Dans le vestiaire, avec Nicolas St-Pierre.
Notre prochaine invitée, elle, a des ailes, et c'est le cas de le dire. Elle a été la révélation de la charge l'an dernier. Elle va avoir la chance de représenter son pays aux prochaines olympiades. Et pour l'instant, bien, certainement une des grosses raisons pourquoi l'équipe traverse une grosse séquence de 4 victoires. Gwyneth Philips est avec nous en bout de ligne et on va la rejoindre à l'instant. Gwyneth, first of all, thank you and welcome in the vestiaire. Thanks for accepting the invitation.
Thanks for having me. I'm pretty excited. Just trying to learn some French right before I came on. So.
Oh, that's good. That's good. How do you like your season so far? As far as you personally and the team is red hot right now in the PWHL.
Yeah, I mean, we started out rocky. That's nothing too new to anyone following the Ottawa Charge the past few years. But we're coming off 4 wins. 3 were, it was OT, shootout, and a regulation win. So I think we're headed down a really fun path. And there's a lot of confidence in the locker room, and I think things are really starting to roll our way.
Were you expecting that at the beginning of the season with all the changes, that it would be, like trials and tribulation before getting to your identity?
Yeah, I mean, so much got shaken up with the league joining. We got 2 teams that joined the league. So, our team looked a little bit different, in the locker room and out on the ice. So, I don't think that's necessarily what was hindering us. I think really we weren't getting much puck luck. We were struggling, and things just couldn't go our way. And I think it was kind of a testament that we just kind of kept sticking it out and battling through it until we started to get some puck bounces our way. And yeah, I mean, we weren't expecting how we started, but I'm glad to see we, faced the adversity head on and came out on the other side.
When the results weren't there, how difficult was it for you guys to stay focused in that locker room and not to let the frustration take over?
Yeah, we did a great job not pointing fingers, just kind of pushing through it. Like I said, it just, I mean, you can always blame it on puck luck, but really we were not getting bounces. Things were not going our way. So, we knew that if we just kind of kept bearing our nose, things would have to go our way eventually. And we just knew we had to stay together as a team too. And like I said, not point fingers, and eventually things would start going our way. So we kind of just trusted the process and kept going at it.
Versus last year, when you went to the finals, for the players that stayed here this year, how much was it difficult to do the reset, to let go the frustration of the loss in the finals and to focus on this season? Was there a period that you had to give yourself?
I mean, with all the changes that happened in the league, and it was kind of like we were getting a pretty fresh restart. So many teams were getting new players. I think as far as we went in the Walter Cup, I think that gave us a little bit of confidence. We can look around in the locker room before each game and think, okay, this core group got us all the way to the Walter Cup final. So, it's a little bit of confidence to carry with you this next season. But no, I think right from the start of this year, we were, we knew the things that would make us successful, and it didn't really matter who was or wasn't left in the locker room. We knew we have what it takes to find a way to win each night and eventually get to the Walter Cup.
Your power play is one of the best in the league. Your offensive is one of the best. You're red hot again at that level. Is it right to say that you're a better team than last season?
Yeah, I think I mean, I don't know much about hockey, but yeah, right now our power play is doing really well. And we have a very strong team defensively, and now that things are starting to click, it's looking like a really just powerhouse of a team. So yeah, I think this team is really special. I think, a lot of work was put in from last year, and I think we're a better team overall. I think I'm pretty excited to see, what we do in the next few months.
Last year we were talking about a rookie. Now Gwyneth Philips has one year behind her, and she's definitely one of the leader of the charge. How does it feel for you to be a superstar?
Well, I would say I haven't reached superstardom yet, but it's definitely fun to have a little bit more confidence this year, right? Like last year, I was a rookie, starting goaltenders playing lights out. She gets hurt, and everyone looks at me and is like, "Who is this kid?" You know, and it's like, yeah, that's so valid. I would also be wondering, like, where is this gonna go? But you know, after we made a really successful run there at playoffs, I started to get a little bit more comfortable playing at this level and playing with the girls in front of me. And I think that's really carrying over into this year for me, just trusting that, you know, I can play at this level and that, you know, my defensemen and even my forwards we can kind of read and react off of each other because, you know, we've built that trust.
If you allow me, I'll call you a superstar because when you're to the point where you can put the jersey of your country at the Olympics, there's no doubt that you're part of the stardom. That being said, how cool is it for you to represent your country at the Olympics?
Yeah, I mean, you just said it, and I got a little bit of chills. I think it's really exciting. I mean, it's every little kid's dream. I think it's gonna be fun to be there and watch kind of all the Charge fans struggle with if they can cheer for me or not. That's a battle I've been hearing a lot about, but yeah, I'm so excited, and I'm really honored. I think it's, you know, there is no greater honor in hockey or in sports really to represent your country. So really excited to do that here in a few weeks, really.
With the growth of the PWHL and also women's hockey, is it right to expect a tournament that's going to be something that we haven't seen?
Yeah, I think with the PWHL, it's growing the sport so much that um you know, I think the little girls that are growing up now are gonna have so many more tools and things available to them
Mm.
that, you know, in the Olympics in a few years when, you know, those 12-year-olds are playing, it's gonna be lights out. And I think even this year, um, so many players are playing, you know, practicing every day, you know, 5 to 7 times a week, which is probably not the norm come last Olympics. So I think, yeah, I think everyone's going to be way more dialed than usual, and it's going to be a really, really fun Olympics.
Really excited to see that. Really excited also to see your weekend. You're going to be busy and doing a lot of mileage. Friday against Vancouver, and you're going to Halifax this Sunday also for another game. Give us your thought about the game against Vancouver.
Yeah, I think that'll be a fun one. You know, we're welcoming back 2 players that were really special to the program last year, and I think the fans are gonna love to see them. And I think we're 1-1 with them, so it'll be a fun game to play. And yeah, like it's fun to play Vancouver and Seattle too because they're just so new. You're not really sure how the teams are gonna vibe and what it's gonna look like on that day. Whereas, you know, if you play Boston or someone that you've played, you know, 10, 12 times, you got a better idea.
Are we expecting to see you for both games this weekend? Because now you have a new teammate. Sani is sick, and you signed a new goaltender. Are we supposed to see one of your teammates before the goals this weekend, or?
You know, I don't know. Things haven't really been decided yet, but yeah, we got Sarah on board. She was just here. This was her first day, and she's been a great add so far. Just helping monitor the workload while Sani's out, but yeah, hoping to see. You know, I want to get all the games, but it's not always possible, and I know that there's a pretty strong D core or in goalie core on the Ottawa Charge. So.
Gwyneth, can't wait to see you in your new equipment with the colors of your country. And we're going to give you 2 thumbs up for what you're giving us. Honestly, you're an exciting player and great ambassador for the Charge. So thanks for being with us. Good luck this weekend and good luck at the Olympics. Not too much luck against Canada, though.
Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for having me.
You can come back anytime. See you later. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Gwyneth Philips, mesdames, messieurs, la gardienne numéro 1 de la Charge. Plein de choses dont on a parlé. Elle est maintenant un leader et tout le monde la regarde maintenant comme leader. Elle ne se considère pas comme une superstar, même si elle va enfiler le chandail des USA pour les Olympiques. Elle fait partie de la crème, demeure bien humble cependant, puis il sent qu'il y a quelque chose de spécial qui pourrait se passer pour ce tournoi olympique. Quelque chose de spécial également pour la Charge qui a 4 victoires de suite, elle est en feu. Et vendredi, on a un rendez-vous contre les Golden Knights de Vancouver.
Un retour sportif 100% local dans le vestiaire avec Nicolas St-Pierre.